Morning, afternoon, evening people. I'm Tony, this is Teddy, over at the Allotment getting some jobs done. And I thought I'd give you a quick tour, show you what I've done. So I took this over in September, this plot. It's 10 metres by 10 metres. I've done a lot of jobs on here. I've got to transform it into what I want. So I'll quickly show you a video now that I took when I first took it over, and then do another video and show you where I am now and what I've done. So I'm going to start at this corner. Now I do have a polytunnel which is full of tomatoes. Ironically, when I moved I had to leave my tomato plants behind and a lot of other stuff, so nature has given me back. Got a compost heap and a compost bin there. I'll be doing something with that, so I'll go into more for my first project. We have rhubarb, a long bed here, 3 beds there, brassicas row netted, path down the middle. This end we have corn, and if you'll notice, this corn flowered. The deer are getting in here, even though there's a fence. Deer are getting in. Squash. As you can see, these runner beans, the deer have eaten them all the way up. There are some beans remaining at the top where the deer can't reach. I'm going to be moving this brassica net over, putting some beds in along these arches so I can row beans and peas down both sides. I will be installing a water butt here with a rain catchment system from the polytunnel. As you can see, a lot of people have got theirs fenced in, so project number 1 will be fencing this in. However, as you can see, this compost heap is facing the wrong way. So project 1, we will turn this compost heap around. This one is going to be being removed. This wood will be utilised for other projects, and then the fencing will be going in. Now I will go more into the fencing at the time. I'm planning on having the entrance way here, a gate. They come into the allotment. We've got a raised bed here full of carrots. I'll probably use that for potatoes. Like I say, this will be then turned into a separate bed, potatoes again. I've got 9 of these containers. Got several more at home. I'll bring in those 2. Those again with potatoes. I have a bed here. I may extend that into one long bed. Another bed here, which I think I'm going to use strawberries. A bed here. This long bed down the middle. I'll be putting some edging along that. Top of the compost, this will be onions, garlic. This will remain brassicas. As you can see, I've got some cabbage to harvest. So moving this over, leave myself a small footpath there. And as this will be fenced in, I will need to put a footpath here so I can get to the beds at the back. So those are projects that are upcoming. Okay, so that's what it was like when I took it over. Pick the camera up now, give you a quick tour and show you where I'm at. Okay, so again, I'll start at this corner. So I fenced it in. That was done on film. Fitted a door to the polytunnel. That was also on film. All the videos of me doing this are in the growing, veg, gardening library on the channel. Then polytunnel. There's my first early potatoes on the go. I pretty much just made a path down the middle, edged that in, extending my growing space. These bags are wood paper that's going to be going on the compost, so that will get moved. See, I've got my pak choi on the go, winter greens. As soon as the last frost passes, these potatoes will be going out. That pile of wood that was here has moved. I've now got a nice bed in there. Double compost heap divided down the middle. That does need sorting out a bit more. And a nice new compost heap there. This is an ongoing task. I need to remove that, and then that bed will be going there. As you can see, my rhubarb is starting to sprout. I've got a pallet collar bed there, strawberry runners. I'll show you in a minute where that's going. Another pallet collar raised bed. That's my carrots, which this year that is going to be carrots and parsnips. That bed. I extended that bed. That was the last video that I did. I did also put these beds in on video. This is an ongoing task. Strawberries are going in there. I'm going to cover that with some of this material. Cut holes in it. Plant my strawberry runners. And then make a frame like this but shorter to net it. That's another video in the future. This bed, I've edged it in, put in a footpath. This will be onions this year. Again, that will be on video. And there's my garlic. I have done a video on garlic and I planted that. So take a look if you fancy it. Again, these two beds, all I've done is I've moved that bed down, put a path in, and as I said, I've moved this over. Left myself a narrow footpath there and given myself a bit more growing space to my beans and peas down these edges. Now this is an ongoing project. I am videoing it, that'll probably be out next week. I'm basically putting a narrow bed all the way along both edges of this for beans and peas. And this, if you've seen, was corn and some squash. This year that is all going to be squash. Summer squash and winter squash. And obviously I've mentioned all this will be brassicas. And also, last but not least, I put a rain catchment system on the polytunnel. That is kind of ongoing because I do want to extend it and put a third container there. It's filling up nicely. I'd say it's probably about a third full now. We've had about 3 or 4 nights of rain. So as you can see there, me and Teddy have been quite busy over the winter. Get those jobs done. I think it's the 22nd of January today. A few more ongoing projects will be coming to the channel soon. New growing season coming also. So a lot of videos coming of all the stuff we're going to be growing. So if you want to see those, hit subscribe. If you want to see all the projects that I have done, head to the growing veg / gardening library of the channel here. If you want to see more videos, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.